Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Well, today I am doing a full face of Flower Beauty products. So this is going to be a get ready with me using all of this. And then I got some other things as well. So if you want to see how I got this look, you are in the right place. But before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please just take a moment and hit the subscribe button along with that bell notification so you'll be notified when I upload new videos, which is every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Well, as the title states, we are doing a get ready with me using the Flower Beauty line of products. I have everything that's going to be going on my face except for the bronzer. I totally spaced and forgot to pick that up, so I'm just going to be using a drugstore bronzer for that. If you missed Thursday's video, I'm going to leave a card up here, but that was the Battle of the Foundations using the Light Illusion Liquid Foundation. So you'll be able to see my thoughts on that, which is obviously a very illuminating foundation. So the next step is I am going to go in with their Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer, and this comes in just 6 shades. This is what the applicator looks like. And let's just kind of go in. This one is pretty yellow. Yeah, not as thick as what I'm used to. I like to have a lot of coverage because I have very dark under eye circles. And please forgive this eye. Yes, it's still swollen from when I had my broken blood vessel. All right, I'm going to go in with the Flower Beauty sponge. Actually, let's do what I normally do first. I'm going to go in with my Powde brush and just tap that in. That up on the lid. Use what's ever left on there. This is the base for my eyeshadow. And then I'm going to go in with the flower sponge and just kind of tap that in. Make sure we've got everything smoothed out. I'm going to go in with just a little bit more. Just feel like I need to get a little more coverage in there. We'll see how this builds. Now, since this foundation is illuminating foundation, I actually picked up 2 of the powders. So I have the Miracle Glow Satin Finish Powder, and this is the Miracle Matte Mattifying Powder. So I thought today I'll just look a little wonky and do one side with the glow and one side with the mattifying, and we'll see how well that actually works. So let me grab a brush. I'm going to use this one under my eyes. Set that concealer. Get it open. It's kind of a weird shape to it. It does come with the little puff inside that I don't normally like to use those. So first I'm going to go in and set my under eye area. Ooh, boy, that creased fast. Holy cow. It's creasing on my eyelid already. Wow, that is creasing pretty darn bad. I think I'll take the sponge and kind of set other areas because that foundation was settling into my marionette line, everything else. So let's work it out. Now, reminder, this was the illuminating side, so now I'm going to be moving on to the mattifying side, which I should have showed you the powder before, but this one is a white powder. The other one had a kind of a tint to a tan to it. Set under the eye. And the lid this time. All right, difference. You can see that there's a difference between the two, so it's okay. I did a good job under my eyes. It didn't get cakey looking or anything like that, so it's actually a very pretty powder on both sides. All right, I'm going to go ahead and bronze, so I'm just going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and go in with that. All right, next is the blush, and I picked up 2 of their flower pots. This one is in the color Sweet Pea, and this is Warm Hibiscus. They have a total of 4 shades available. You open these up so you don't get the glare off the lights there. So again, Sweet Pea and then Hibiscus. I love the pattern that's on there, but that's so pretty. I think today I'm going to go in with Sweet Pea. It's a pretty shade. All right, so that is Sweet Pea. And then the next item we have is I picked up their Galactic Glow Holographic palette. So these are the shades that you get in that. So this is like a violet right there. Got the gold. This is more of kind of a light gold. And this one is more of the silver in there. I think today I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right there. This says that it is loaded with 3D reflective pearls and prismatic pigments. So that'll be interesting to see how that goes. Let's see what it does to my pores. That's the big test for me. I'm going in with a little bit to begin with, and we'll see how it builds up. So again, this side I already had the illuminating foundation, and I used the illuminating powder. So this is the whole matte side now. On this, it's definitely showing my texture more so on the matte side than it is on the. I decided for my brows, I had picked up in another video, I used this. This is their Brow Vixen Tattoo Effect Stain. And let me show you this. So this is like a felt tip marker almost. And it's got an angle to it, but it's very skinny. I picked up the color Blonde, which had a lot of red in it, and I did not care for that. I think what this is going to be great for is doing those fine lines right at the very front of your brows. So I'm going to go in with my normal L'Oreal product and do my brows, and then I'll be right back and we will use the Vixen one. All right, so as I mentioned, I'm going to go ahead and go into the very front of my brows and try and get this at the right angle so I can just draw some little strokes, and we'll see how that goes. Definitely a much better color for me. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, I would not recommend having a whole bunch of coffee in the morning where your hands are just shaking or anything like that to do this, because this is a stain. I mean, it's going to wash off, but you don't want to have to go in and just constantly be picking at your brows and getting them fixed. So anyway, let's move on to some eyeshadows. All right, this is their Shimmer and Shade eyeshadow palette. This comes in 3 different shades you can get, and I got mine in warm natural. This does come, it says it's a bonus $6 brushes inside of here, and mine kind of broke during packaging, so I'm gonna be real careful here. I don't know if you can tell, but this shade right here, there's a big chunk of it missing, and then that one right there also broke. So this one's kind of messy right now, but that's because everything kind of broke in there. But let me show you the colors. And there's no name to them, so I'll just have to show you what it is I'm using. This is what the brush looks like. And it's actually a pretty decent brush. I used it to do a different eyeshadow. I stole it to use the other day. It's got a flat edge on it. It says flower. If I hold it that way, you can see it better, huh? But it's a decent brush, so I'm going to go ahead and use this as well today. So there's not a good all over the lid shade that I like to use, so I'm just going to be skipping that today. I'm going to go in and use this second one over, and that'll be my transition color. It comes off as a little bit of a different shade than what it looks like in the pan. It looks more taupey in the pan, but now it's got kind of the, almost like a pinky taupe color. Which is good because I'm wearing a pink shirt, so I'll match. All right, now I'm going to go in with their brush, and I'm going to go to the next shade over, which is kind of this violet color right there. And I'm going to take that into my crease. All right, guys, I'm sorry. I did not realize that my memory card had filled up and that it just abruptly quit filming, and I continued on with my makeup, not realizing that had happened until I just went to go edit the video, which is now several days later. I had already gone yesterday to Ulta to return the products from Flower Beauty that I wasn't going to keep. And unfortunately, the mascara was one of those items. But I actually bought 2 mascaras. One was their Lash Warrior, which I did return yesterday. So I did one eye with each of the mascaras. So let me show you how this one worked. It's really odd. So pull it out. This is what your very, very, very long wand looks like. But there's a dial at the bottom. So when I twist it, get it there. Watch what happens when I twist it. And see how it shrinks up? I'm going to undo it. So it kind of spirals into itself. Let's see if I can get close up. All right, when it comes to their lipsticks, I picked up a few different options. The first one I have is their Mix and Match Lip Duo. So with this one, you get a lipstick on one end, and then I got this in Honey Nude. And then the other side, you have a lip gloss on there. So let's go ahead and swatch this one. So there is Honey Nude. That's a beautiful color. And then I'm going to put another swatch next to it so I can put the lip gloss on top of that. Okay, so this is just the lipstick. This is the lipstick with the gloss on top of it, and then just the gloss by itself. So that is really pretty. any way that you wear those. And then I picked up 3 different shades of their Miracle Matte Lips. I got this shade Nude Blush, Bear Honey, and English Rose. It's very creamy, very creamy. Then we've got Nude Blush. Have like a kind of a whipped consistency to them. And last but not least is English Rose. Hi, puppies. My dogs are in here. So there is English Rose. And then the last one I got is I picked up one of their lipsticks. This is in Spice Petal, number 35. So this is what their lipsticks look like, and that's the one I'm going to wear today. Ooh, it's very creamy. That is a very, very comfortable lipstick. I like this color a lot too. So, what do you think? Let's go through everything really quick, and I will kind of recap all the products. So let's start at the beginning with the concealer. It's a nice concealer. If you don't have dark circles like I do, I think it would work great for you. It's just I have a lot of darkness, and you can see that is just definitely still coming through. It also creased very, very easily, so make sure that you really blend that out before you set it with any powder. That could be a big mistake. The blushes, I like them. It's a pretty shade. You have to use a lot, so go with the light hand to begin with and see how it looks on you, and then you can just keep adding and adding. So I do like that you can build it up. As for the highlighter palette, did not care for that. Let me go ahead and actually, I'm going to put it on my arm because I've got my bruises from my surgery. Swatch all these for you. Okay, there are the 4 shades. And again, this is the one I have on right now, and that really got to showing my texture. So not quite a fan of that either. The lipsticks, I do like all the lipsticks. Okay, let's talk about these mascaras. So again, this was the Lash Warrior side, and this is the Zoom In Ultimate Mascara side. This one, the eyelashes have definitely drooped down really quickly. They're not holding a curl at all. And it's still even wet. It smudged all over. I had to go in and clean that up. As with this one, I could tell. I'm not a fan of either one of those, actually. Oh my gosh. Okay, I hope I can zoom in good enough to show this to you guys, but you have got to see what that setting spray did to my skin. I have white dots all over my face, and I noticed that there was a glitter in this when you sprayed it, but let me see if I can zoom in really well and show this to you close up.
So I wasn't able to zoom in, but I did take some close-up photos, and as you can see, I just have these white specks all over my face. It's on my cheeks, my forehead, under my eyes, my chin, my nose. I mean, my entire face is just covered with these white specks.
Okay, that worked with me taking the pictures on my iPhone because this looks horrible. Horrible. I look like somebody took a paintbrush that had white paint and then just kind of speckled it on me. Literally, that's what it looks like. Yeah, don't get this. This is bad. I'm returning this. This is bad. Whew. Glad I'm not going anywhere today. So I guess having surgery has had its blessings in disguise that I'm not going anywhere. So let me zoom back out again. Wow, guys, that's That's bad. This is really, really bad. Don't get this. This looks horrible. And again, this is the matte one, so I don't understand why there's even a glitter in it whatsoever. It just left white spots all over my face, so that glitter turned into spots, so not attractive. So that's everything, you guys. Thanks so much for watching today. If you haven't subscribed to my channel before, please make sure that you just take a moment and hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, please give it the old thumbs up. That way I know you like these types of videos. Plus it lets YouTube know that you like these types of videos as well, and it does help me out. And of course, if you have any comments, questions, things you want to ask me, just leave those down below in the comment box. And as always, you guys, I love you, and until next time, bye.